Yo, hey, what's up, Octavio? What's up with y'all, man? How's everybody doing? We're just playing some Chronos, the New Dawn. Hey, man, them Xbox games, man, they coming out soon, man. I can't wait for Gears E Day, bro. I think in what, June? That's gonna be, ooh, that's gonna be good, man. I mean, it's so good you got ponies port begging. Oh, we need that Gears E. I mean, they more excited for Xbox games than their own titles. I know. They think that's a flex. Oh, we can play your games. I'm like, that's a flex. You call that a flex? That just shows y'all. That just shows you guys are a bunch of hypocrites. Oh, seriously? He's getting sued? What happened? What? Hold on. Let me see. He's getting sued? Really? By who? Are you serious? You know, I know he kind of jumped down that whole political thing, but you know, that's kind of, I used to like it when he was talking about video gaming, but now it's more of like a political channel. Hey, box. Yo, what's up, Delvin? Yeah, we just playing Chronos on the the P5. Okay, so I'm missing something here. Alright, found counter gravity. I think, is it this thing that they just gave me? Oh, really? Who is this person? I'm unsure who this person is. Who's this person, though? Really? It's getting this bad, huh? It says final counter gun. Okay. Let me see. Her name is Elisa. Is it the same one? The from IGN? That Elisa? Seriously? That one? Oh no, that's Elena. My bad. Never mind. I'm thinking of Elena. Oh yeah, Lords of Shadow. That's a good game, man. You know, I was a huge fan of the first game. You know, I had a lot of variety, I think, from Kotaku. Oh, okay, so now that's crazy, man. I mean, isn't it under fair use though? I mean, technically, isn't it under fair use? The Xbox Series. I told people, man. I told you they're gonna be more excited for Xbox games than their own titles, man. Operation Trojan Horse has been completed. It's complete now. That's why I was telling you. So. Yeah, I have to see. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I usually don't like covering them as much because they're just boring. You feel me? A lot of the times they don't really talk about gaming. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like I need, like, I like to have a gaming conversation. I don't care if people disagree, fanboy this, fanboy that, as long as it pertains to gaming. But them, it's all about politics, or they, you know, wokey woke stuff. You know. But I get what you're saying though. It is ridiculous. I wish we had more channels calling them out, bro, because it gets to a point where I'm like, yo, this is too excessive. Every time they see a person of color or they see a female in a video game, it's woke. Yeah. Oh yeah, they all do the same, bro. They all do the same type of content, man. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is the direction gaming is going, so I don't know how people are surprised. Yeah. Oh yeah, the PS6 one. Yeah. I told him, man, these dinosaurs, they still holding on to these artifacts. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I've been loving it. Yeah, I like this game. Just off my kid. I think that's a flame torch. I think I'm supposed to be doing something with these platforms, but I don't know. Let me see. It says find counter gravity traversal. Let me see. I'm gonna just shoot it. This is it. Nope. Okay. They usually have like a thing that actually fixes it. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of weird though. I know it's not this. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. Yeah, if you can get it on sale. I think it's on sale right now. Oh, wow, the electrical fuse was right there. Oh my goodness. Wasted a bullet for nothing. Yeah, the visuals are pretty good. For an indie game, it's not too bad. I mean, if you like games like Dead Space. Nice. Is he gonna check these lockers? No. Oh. I guarantee he's gonna move later. I guarantee it. This is all a trap. Really? Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Yeah, I'll definitely, you know, I just don't like making videos on those guys, you know what I'm saying? They're just not fun to talk about, especially when it's the same, well, this character. Like, unless it's like, so blatantly obvious. Like, it's gotta be so bad for me to have to cover one of those guys. I used to cover them a bit, you know? I used to, you know what I mean? But it's like, the problem is they don't really talk about gaming, and then we end up talking about politics. They're like, oh, it's wokey this, wokey that. I'm like, bro, oh my goodness. This game's woke. Oh. Oh, crap, we got another one? Oh. Oh, they absorbing each other. See what they'll do? They'll start absorbing each other. Yeah, they still do. It's like they want to, you know? Which is quite weird in my honest opinion. But people rather be told a lie though. They rather believe a lie than to hear the truth. Oh snap, we got this one here. Oh crap. think the door is locked. Okay. Oh. Alright, it says find counter gravity traverse. I'm assuming it's here. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, the door is blocked a little bit. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh. Holy crap, my character's hurt. Oh. Oh, so you see it? You see that? Whoa. Damn. Yeah, he was pretty big, that one. Alright, let's see.
Code found 364. Data registered.
Yo. Hey, what's up, Sora? Oh yeah, I know, man. That dude's always buying them gang key cards, man. It's ridiculous. So I'm saying, man, why can't he buy them on sale though? I'm hearing Nintendo's not putting out that many anyway, so that's probably why they're going crazy for them. You know, like Poketopia and stuff, they selling that for like $80, even though it's nothing but a game key. Yeah, man, those game keys. Yeah, it's gonna be all digital. I mean, if Nintendo's already showing that, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't even got into the new games yet. Yeah, what's up, Wallace? How you doing, bro? Yep, that's the future. And eventually it's just gonna be a code in the box. So when you got people like Nintendo Prime saying, oh, we should not be hating this. Well, guess what? The next move is gonna be a code in the box. So some companies are just more bold than others, but that's what it's leading to. Nintendo made a digital only console. Oh, hold on, whoa. You see, there's like 2 people in that one. Yo, what the? I don't even know if I should fight with these guys. Who knows? They might not even attack me, but let's try it. Oh, they not. Oh, they might attack me once I hit this one. Yeah, I'm kind. Yo, this is kind of a scary part, bro. This is scary. This is scary. I think what's scary is that you don't know when one of them are gonna attack. This is so scary right here, bro. This is how you do a real survival horror game, people. This is how you really do it. Look at this. Because I guarantee if I shoot them, they're all going to attack me. And look how dangerous this looks, bro. This is how you create tension in the survival horror. This is how you create tension. You know what I mean? The act of surprise that you don't know. The fact that I was smart enough to see that is good. Cause I was like, hold on, these guys might not actually, and I'm not right now not at the best fighting. Yep. Oh, they're making the digital version of that game cheaper? Really? Yeah, it's a digital console. You're right, Dreddy. What's up with you, bro? It's a digital console. It's not a physical system. The only thing is physical, you could use your old software on it. And I think that's the only reason that some companies might start off initially with the disk drive. But who knows? It's really just a digital console. Yeah, I don't got no space for none of this. Damn. Actually, hold on. Yes, I do. I'm doing good, Retro. What's up with you, bro? Yeah, we just talk about game keys right now, man. You know, like I said, I seen a few game keys online. I was like, I'm trying to get Street Fighter 6, but right now they're selling it for 40. I'm like, I'm only trying to spend 20, so maybe I go as far to 25, you know, on eBay, but I'm not paying no $40 for no damn game key. Cause like I said, it's just, to me, it's just to play the game type stuff. So I'll buy the game key cards if they're cheap enough, but I'm not paying full value for that. Hell no. I don't even think $40 is full value, but that's still too much for a game you don't even own. That's why I tell people, man, people got to get their hustle on, man. People got to figure out the schemes, man. You know, I was gonna get the Hitman game as well, but that one's like trending around 45. Once it drops to 20, I'll get it for my Switch. But oh, that door is locked. You haven't bought one? Hey man, that's good. Yeah, I got Chronos for like 25, like around with the delivery, and then I got I think I got Shadows. I got that one for about the same price. Don't actually even own the game. I got that for like 25 on eBay. So sometimes they got good deals on eBay, but you got to be careful though. You got to look at the ratings and stuff, because you don't know, some of these people, they be scamming a lot now on eBay. It's actually kind of insane. So yeah, if I could, yeah, that's what I'm saying. By all means, bro, you know, nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna sit there and tell people that, oh, don't buy it. Like I said, if it's cheap enough, yeah, by all means, it is another game you can play on your Switch. You know, I'm not one of those people like, oh, you buy a game key and then, no, I'm not that type of person. I think buying a game key for $70 is ridiculous. That to me is ridiculous. But you know, buy it for $20 just because you want to use it, yeah, because you're using it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you're buying it to collect, that's stupid. If you're buying it to collect it, that's stupid. I already know when I paid $20 for a game key, I already know that I'm not gonna have ownership to it. I already know that. You know what I mean? I'm just buying it to play it for the moment, and to me, that is worth it for 20. It just ain't worth paying $70 trying to build. I'm gonna build me a Switch 2 collection of game keys. Like, bro, that has no value. like, what are we doing, right? But if you trying to play it, like, if you see a game key for 20 and you're like, hey, I want to play it, by all means, buy it. I know Sonic Shadow Generations right now, even though I got the Switch 1, I got that version on every platform. I don't know, why is it not letting me through this door though? Let me see. It says. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. People like him, I say, you're stupid. But like the one girl that I made a dress when she's like, proper physical. Yep. On Switch 2, it's a game key, and you can't get the upgrade unless you buy the game key version. I know. Ain't that something, right? It's crazy, you know? But just understand, when you buy it, it's not a collecting item. So that's why I'm saying, when I got a Chrono, I don't even think Assassin's Creed Shadows even on the disc on even that version too. So even on the disc version, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't even have access to Shadows, so I was like, whatever. $20 ain't bad to me. It is somewhat of a new game. Oh, and I want to try it out. So, but I do have Assassin's Creed Shadows. I mean, you guys heard about that PS5 though. I mean, even buying physical games on PS5, you don't own them either though. You don't own them either. You don't own them either. Y'all see that video Dreamcast guy put with the game keys? I mean, what is it? The PS5 disk drive not working? It's the same thing. Even buying physical media is dead, guys. It's dead. I just think people need to understand that, okay, now that we know that it's dead, buy the games when they cheap. Just don't pay top dollar for them. They're just not worth paying top dollar. I don't pay top dollar for this crap. Definitely not. This is just for me to play. I would never pay top dollar for any of this crap. Yeah, because you guys won't own it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I know. They didn't give the free upgrade. I know. So if you want to play the upgraded version on Switch 2, you got to buy the game key. But you can still get it, though. I think right now, bro, it's like $20 right now on eBay. You know what I'm saying? Like 20, 25. Right? You could get it. You could get the upgrade for 20. So technically, you're paying for the upgrade. I mean, the way Nintendo would want you to, but it's used. So, but yeah, it's technically like you're paying for it if you think about it. You're kind of paying for the upgrade because how much does Nintendo charge for upgrades? They charge 20. So if you want to play the upgrade of Sonic Shadow Generations, you got to buy the game key for 20, which is what Nintendo wants. Like, this company's scummy. Yo, Sega. Yeah, but it's not bad though. Yeah, it's not bad. If you want to use it for your Switch too, yeah. But I got my Switch 1, you know. I got the Switch 1. I got it on Xbox Series X and 1. And then the PS5 version. But even then, I think I'm wasting money, guys. After that video, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Same here. Exactly. But if you want to play it for the upgrade, yeah. By all means. That's what I'm saying, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy, and people don't think this is a problem with consoles. It most definitely is. You know, it most definitely is, and it's sad because, like you said, you got the hardware, but they still charging y'all for games, for patches, for updates. It doesn't. It's ridiculous, man. Literally. At least PC, you get the free version. Like, it's crazy, but this is why console gaming is dying, man. And I think, you know, and I love console gaming. It's something I grew up on, but you can just see that there's more benefits to playing on PC than it is console. You know what I'm saying? It really is, bro. The more and more you think about it, the more and more you're like, yeah, consoles kind of, I don't know. Consoles are kind of ass, though. If you think about it, kind of ass. Yeah. Yeah, Switch 2 is really just a digital console that you can just carry your physical games over from Switch 1. That's all it really is, honestly. I've already came to the conclusion that the Switch 2 is just a freaking, just a digital console at this point. I still gotta get Kirby Air Riders. It's Cyberpunk. And that's it. Alright, let me sell this real quick. Hold on. It's ridiculous. A brother can't look forward to nothing no more, man. They're playing us with these license keys. I mean, Crimson Desert's another. I would have bought that game. I would have literally bought Crimson Desert, but after that situation with the game keys, I don't even. I'm gonna just wait. I'ma just wait now. Cause I'm not paying for no damn game key card. They got me messed up. Yes, I think don't I got the. Yep, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm not buying none of that crap, bro. I'll get it when it's on sale for $20 bargain bin. For real, that's what I'm doing. Yo, if Wolverine's not on the disc, the ponies are gonna flip. They're gonna flip. You know, but that's what I'm saying. PlayStation dude's been talking about physical. Well, we got physical media. I mean, you got game license keys, bro. Your thing is tethered to the disc drive. I'm surprised Dreamcast guy actually covered the fact that the disc drive needs to be synchronized online right after you did. I'm very surprised that he did that. But at least it shows you that he's at least better than Dreamcast guy too. At least. You know what I'm saying? Where? At least it says that much. Oh, with the backlog, yeah. Yeah. Everything's just a... I mean, people have to understand, too, guys. Steam is also DRM, too, guys. You know what I mean? People need to start supporting good old games. The only reason why people don't do it as much, because they have older titles. You know what I mean? But good old games, like I said, right? Good. Yeah, exactly. But Dreamcast guy, too, has no sense at all. Yeah, DRM is DRM free though. That's what I'm saying. Cause Steam is DRM, guys. I hate to say it, man. So that's why I'm like, why do people freaking damage control for these companies, bro? They all bad. Even Steam has DRM. Even when people talk PC gaming is better, yeah, it is. It's good. It has good quirks, but at the end of the day, y'all still got a lot of stuff that a lot of console gamers don't like. DRM. And all that through Steam. And Steam is very popular. Steam gets the most games, so that's where you're going to be making most of your purchases. So therefore, Steam is no better than freaking these consoles. They're all the same. But I will say, I think Steam will last longer than a console, though. Because, you know, when a console's abandoned, they just move on to the next one. Like a Nintendo or a PlayStation. But Xbox, I like what they're doing. You know what I mean? It seems like they want people's libraries connected for them, no matter which device they're on. Which, to me, gives me more security in the purchases that I'm making, especially with the Xbox Play Anywhere strategy. Oh snap. Holy crap, you see these? They got two of these big dudes. Oh, I got both of them at... I got both of them at the same time. That's crazy. I'll take that. I think so. At least on PC that I know. At least on PC, yeah, I think Steam, not Steam, I'm sorry, Good Old Games is the only one that I know is DRM free. So no matter where you buy your games, guys, I mean, we're still supporting DRM, regardless. That's why I tell people, get stuff on sale.
729. Data registered.
You know, get your games for cheap. Stop paying $70 for games. Buy it for $20. You know, and I think that's why they stopped printing out physical games, because they want people to pay full value for these games. They're tired of people, so you can still get your hustle on, you know, but just, like I said, be smart about it. That's what I'm doing. I'm being smart about it. I'm not giving them $70 for no game key. I'll buy it for 20 because I was like, oh, I just want to play it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buy it for cheap. I'm not going to sit there and tell you guys, oh, don't play games. You can't have fun. Just understand that you just can't have a collection. That's it. That's fine. I mean, think about it, guys. We don't live forever anyway. So this is something I want people to take in consideration. We do not live forever anyway. Yeah. So this is how you got to look at it. You know? Yo, what's up? What's up, Sega? Yeah, this game's on the Series X. Yeah, Sega, man. But that's what I'm saying. We don't live forever anyway, guys. We can't take these things with us anyway. So let it be a physical game, game key, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, understand. Yeah, like buy it for cheap. Don't break the bank for these companies. Just be like, hey man, it's $15 game key, $15, $20 license key. You just buying it to play it for the most. Like watching a movie. That's how I look at gaming now. Like watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, I think people have to kind of rewrite their perspectives. Yeah, retro, they are dumb. They're stupid. Me? The only reason why I don't like the game keys and the license keys, because I feel that these games are not going to get carried over by the time that I perish. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I just want these games for as long as I live. And I just feel like with the way Nintendo do things, I mean, they literally took out physical media by the time that I'm still around. They've took in games from the eShop by the time that I was around. So that shows me that they don't care about the future. Nintendo really don't care about the future, guys. Because they've already shut down eShops and they haven't carried none of their things since the old days, right? Since the time that I was alive. So right there shows me that they don't care about if you could play these games 10, 20 years down the road. They don't care. So that's why I'm like, okay, let me make these smart judgments. Because like I said, I know I don't live forever. I know that. But I still want to be able to play these games for as long as I live. And if Nintendo and whoever can't do that, then obviously then I don't want to bring my money to them. I think Steam will last for as long as it can because it's PC. So that's one saving grace. DRM or not. Yeah, they're the worst. Nintendo's the worst with ownership, man. They're the worst. What are we thinking about? What are you thinking? Think about people. Okay, let me see what he said. Okay, people telling me I should get it. I'm gonna be honest, Sega, man. Let me pause it real quick, cause I actually want to have this legit conversation with you, right? I mean, I'm gonna say a few questions and you can answer it, right? Do you have a lot of Switch 1 games? If you got a lot of Switch 1 games, that could be a good reason. I mean, let me see. I don't know, because the way I treat my Switch 2 is like the way I treat it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I don't treat it the way that I would treat a new device, like I would buy every new game. I don't really treat it like that. I mean, a lot of the games you could play on Switch 2, you could also play on other devices. Like I bought Virtua Fighter on Switch 2 thinking I was going to play with the Nintendo community, right? They didn't even buy it. There are barely Nintendo people on it. So I'm thinking like, and it's crossplay, so I'm thinking like, why did I not just stick with my old Xbox version? Why did I buy the Switch 2 version thinking it was going to be Nintendo gamers that I could play with, right? Because you know how they are, turning crossplay off and stuff. And I'm freaking playing people from Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. I'm like, what was the point? Why did I even buy this game? Right? And it's just like, I don't know, man. The Switch 2 is just, it's very hard to justify. It really is, though. It really is, man. I don't know, bro. Spark and Zero, there's barely people playing that. I mean, even for the game key, there's nobody. You know what's crazy? I want people to understand what I'm saying. The Switch 2 has sold good, but there's nobody playing games on it, bro. No, bro, nobody's playing games on this machine. They got new, I've never had this happen with Switch 1. I know people, it's third party, it doesn't matter. Bro, when the Switch 1 came out, there was people online, bro. There was people playing all different types of online and third-party games. They were. I was one of them. And I remember that I was playing not Demon Soul, was it Dark Souls? People was online on it. When I was buying, even ports, people was playing them. Now, you buy Virtua Fighter 5, nobody from Nintendo's playing it. You go play, let me try to think of another game. I don't know about Madden. I actually got the game key. I got it for like $15, so we'll see. Some digital, some physical. I mean, you can't take those over. I feel what you're saying. You can't take them over, but I will say Sega, man, because I only paid $300. So if I pay $500, I'd be disappointed. Or $450, or however how much it costs. It's not worth it, in my opinion. And I have one. I'm telling you, like, you're gonna be like, if you get it, you're gonna be like, damn, hold on. You're gonna look at if you have Spark Zero, you're gonna be like, yo, nobody's even online on this, bro. And I know people's like, oh, but it's third party. It don't matter. You go on PlayStation, they playing Spark and Zero. You go on PC, they playing Spark and Zero. I mean, the game should be crossplay, but still, you go on Switch 1, because I have both, I have the upgrade from the Switch 1 version to the Switch. Nobody's playing it online. Oh, we don't buy it for third party. It don't matter. Nobody playing Switch 2 online. Bro, when I had 2K18 on the Switch 1 when it came, there was people playing it. Dudes was playing it. My boy, he's like, yo, ain't nobody playing 2K26 on Switch 2 like that. They ain't really play. I'm like, bro, this is why. That's like, bro, why? I don't know. I don't understand this, man. People are not playing the Switch 2 the way the Switch 1 came out. They're not playing it, bro. I used to see people on exclusive games. I used to see people on third party. It seemed like everybody was playing games. But now, Switch 2 is a alleged popular device, and nobody's online. Nobody's buying software like that. I don't get it. I'll say one thing. Don't buy it for no multiplayer. I'm going to see. I got Madden for $15 game key. I'm going to see. And I'm going to let you know. People say, oh, but they don't play it. It doesn't matter. Nintendo barely got games. They should be buying these games. They barely got nothing. You telling me that there is nobody playing barely any games online on Switch 2 is crazy. It's one of the... Dude, I literally regret buying Virtua Fighter 5 on it. I'm like, yo, I should have just stayed with the Xbox version. I should have just stayed with that. Why did I buy this? But it's okay. I like Virtua Fighter, but still. And they're selling the game key card version for $50. I'm like, bro, I bought that digital. Yeah, we know, yeah. But it's like, it's just crazy, man. I don't know what it is, man. The Switch 1 was so much more popular online. I just don't get it, man. It seemed like people was actually engaged to get into the software. Yeah, like there's nobody's playing games online. I go Mortal Kombat Legacy, it's practically dead on Switch. Practically dead. I mean, you go on PlayStation 4 and 5. Yeah, like I mean, like I said, Sega, man, because the whole thing with the Switch 2, it doesn't like it doesn't hit all fields. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to like give you suggestions and try to tell you like what the problem is. Like for example, because I know you might want to buy maybe a few game keys for cheap, and nobody's playing these games online, bro. Virtua Fighter dead. I could even it's so bad I could make a video showing y'all. I could be like, yo, look guys, this is live. Look at this. Ain't nobody playing it, bro. Look at this. I go on Spark and Zero, empty. This is what Switch to it, and I know people's like, oh, but it's not. It's there. It doesn't matter. These are new games, bro. New games. When Spark, I hate Spark and Zero, but when Spark and Zero dropped, I know people said it died for a bit, but people was playing it though, guys. People was playing it on PS5. They were playing it on PC, and they were playing it on Xbox. New games drop on Switch, dead. Wasteland. Virtual Fighter just dropped on the system. They haven't had a Virtual Fighter game at all. Well, besides Virtual Quest on the GameCube. And they finally got one. Nobody playing it. What the hell, bro? It makes no sense to me. You know, you would think a Nintendo gamer would be like, oh, let me dabble in. You know? Let me dabble in a little bit. Let me see. You know? Let me turn cross. I mean, the ponies are doing it. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. And I know this is going to hurt a lot of Nintendo fans. Nintendo fans don't buy games either. Y'all like, what? Nintendo gamers don't buy games either. Because if you did, you'd be on these games, bro. Oh, we buy the Mario Karts. We buy the Donkey Kongs and the Pokemons. And you buy that, right? But the Switch 2 owners buy less games, bro. They don't buy a variety of games. PS5, they do. Xbox, they do. Nintendo, if Marathon came out on Switch 2, it'd probably be dead, bro. It'd be dead. It'd be dead. Come on, bro. It would be dead, bro. Nintendo Switch 2 multiplayer is garbage. It's worse than Switch 1. Because at least they played exclusives and they played third party. At least it looked like when the Switch 1 came out, because I had this at launch, right? It seemed like people was happy to get in the game. And it's like, oh yeah, I want to play the 2K18. I was playing NBA 2K18. People was playing the FIFAs. People looked like they were excited to play these games on a portable device. 2025 going to 2026, there's nobody on it, bro. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to show people. I'm going to like, look, let's go find some Nintendo people playing the Switch 2. Nobody on it. I got Sparking Zero, the first game. It's updated, so I don't have to buy the Switch 2 version. Nobody on it. I'm going to show y'all because I think people think I'm lying. They saying it's the best-selling console, but what about the games? Nobody's buying games. Third party, they're saying, now I see why they're like, yo, them third-party sales are the lowest of our lowest expectations, which means that they knew the sales for Nintendo Switch 2 would be low, but they're so damn low, bro. Nobody's buying third-party. Nobody's buying games on Switch 2. People want to say, oh, Mario Kart World. Listen, that was bundled. We counting in bundle? Nah, you know what? Nah. We going in on Nintendo right now. Nah. We're going in on Nintendo right now, right? I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, let me see what Expired says. He says, yo, I played a lot of games on Switch 2, bro. Tears of Kingdom. That's not even a Switch 2 game, but I got you. Yeah, Resident Evil looks good. It probably do. I'm not downplaying that. I've seen a few of my friends playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I think they're playing that. But I'm saying in regards to the grand scheme, the excitement of buying these games, they're not doing it. Switch 2 owners are buying less games. I'm telling you, I know this is going to sound crazy when I say this. They buy less games than Xbox gamers. You feel me? With how, exactly, Sega, with how popular it is, with how popular the Switch 2 is, by console sales, nobody's buying games. Bro, Kirby Air Riders barely sold. Nintendo gamers don't want to talk about this. They don't want to talk about this, right? Barely sold. Metroid Prime 4 had an install base of 150, 60 million Switch 1s out there. Plus, keyword, plus 17 million Switch 2s, and Metroid Prime 4 did not eclipse 1 million sales. How can people tell me that's not a problem for Nintendo? Metroid Prime 4 dropped on one of the most popular damn platforms, the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, and you can't get 1 million? Oh, but Nintendo gamers buy games? Get the hell out of here, Nintendo gamers buy games. They don't buy nothing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like kind of ranting right now. They don't buy nothing, bro. They all holding on to that Mario Kart did well, though. Mario Kart, it was bundled. What did they know? It was bundled. It came with the system, man. They didn't buy it. They technically did. They paid $50 for a digital. Oh my. I'm telling you, man, Switch 2 software is down the toilet. They're not buying games, man. Poketopia did a little well, 2.2. That's doing okay. You know, I think it's doing well because it's different. Maybe because it's like an Animal Crossing type of game. So, you know, it is getting its success. It is. You know what I mean? But not everybody that has a Switch 2 is buying it either. They ain't jumping on it like hotcakes. Their best-selling game is Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's it. And I don't even think that game is all that. I still think Mario Odyssey. I'm telling you, man, the Switch 2 is wearing out thin, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, man. Yeah, I'll probably, you know, I'm probably have to show y'all, man. I'm about to show y'all this because I think people think I'm playing. And I have all these games. I go on Spark and Zero right now. There ain't nobody on that crap, man. I'll make sure I choose the right time of day so there won't be no excuses. Oh, you did it too early. They come on later. They still in school. You know, they working. You know, I'll make sure I choose the perfect time. Perfect time. Nobody's on it. It's been like this for a few days, bro. I was trying to play people on the Spark and Zero update. Nobody's on it, bro. Hey, bro, it's 30, yo, it's 30 FPS too, bro. The only thing is that it looks better visually, but it still looks worse than the Series S. I'm telling you, man, nobody's playing games on this damn system, man. Oh, another game that I bought, was it Dead Zone? Yeah, Pickles, I told you, yeah, you weren't lying. This game called Dead Zone or Dread Zone, right? I bought that on Switch 2. No Switch 2 owners. It's just a bunch of PlayStation and Xbox and PC gamers playing it. I'm like, bro, the only thing that can save Nintendo right now is crossplay, bro. Nintendo gamers ain't holding a system down, bro. It's the novelty is worn off. It's worn off. And I think Nintendo knows this. They're like, yeah, we sold the system, but you know, people are not engaging. What the engagement is at an all-time low. Yep. Yeah, that's what allegedly. I mean, it's so good everywhere. I think it did well on Switch too. I've seen a few of my friends play it. I've actually seen quite a few of my friends on that. So I think Requiem did do well. I really do think it did well. But I think it did well everywhere else though. You know what I mean? It's like, man, Switch 2, man, it's such a damn disgrace. Oh, I'm gonna need the crowbar. Not a crowbar, the bolt cutter.
Once again,
I know, but we shouldn't have to wait though, bruh. Expired, we shouldn't have to wait. Pete, they should be on these games now though. Why we wait? What do you mean we need to wait? We need to wait? What you mean? We need to wait for what? They should already be on these damn games. What you talking about? What are we waiting for? The Switch 2, the best-selling system, right?
In those darkest of times,
The best-selling system, but nobody on the games. We gotta wait? We gotta wait for people playing? Are you kidding, bro? You gotta be kidding me. We gotta wait, y'all. We gotta wait for Switch 2 owners to play some games. Unbelievable. They bought a new device, a new device. So y'all just waiting for games. That's crazy, bro. Yep, teas and cookies. They should have already updated Smash Bros. Ultimate. Where's the free? You know they're gonna charge $20 for that. They're gonna be like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Definitive Edition. That's what they gonna do to y'all Switch 2 owners. Don't get your hypes up, y'all. Hey, listen. I swear on my life, bro. I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin for these dudes. The Switch 2, bro. Y'all ain't getting no new Smash. I mean, hopefully y'all do. Hopefully we do. Y'all ain't getting no new Smash. Nintendo gonna throw in your faces Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Definitive Edition. That is gonna be your Smash Bros. For this gen. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ain't getting no new Smash. Y'all getting the same game, definitive. 4K, 120. That's what y'all getting on Switch 2. $80 definitive edition. And I know people say, Vic, yo Vic, they telling me, that's not true, game. That's not true, GameStar. That's not true. They've already done it. They've already done it to you. Kirby Forgotten Land Definitive Edition. Zelda Tears of Kingdom Definitive Edition. Breath of Wild Definitive Edition. Super Mario Party Jarumbo whatever Jamboree Definitive Edition. So for people to say that they won't do that, Animal Crossing Definitive Edition. And y'all think they ain't gonna do that to Smash? Bruh. They think they ain't gonna... Yo, they've already done it. As far as I'm concerned. I don't think we getting a new Smash. I think Nintendo's lying out their ass. They gonna push out... Oh, we couldn't make a new one, but we got, Definitive Edition. Wow. Bro, what is the point of buying this thing? Yo, Sega man's like, yo, listen, man, I ain't buying this. Yo, Sega man probably like, I'm not buying this, man. Hold on. And honestly, and on the Switch too, it sticks out like a sore thumb because they miss out on a lot of third party and all that. That's why it sticks out, and it sucks too because that's all Nintendo's doing. I know Sony does it too, but they do got Soros, they do got Wolverine, they do got Intergalactic, so you know it doesn't stick out as bad. But on Switch 2, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, damn, that's all y'all got? Switch 2 versions of games? So it's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, they did it with one. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the Switch 2 is a damn disgrace, bro. It's a goddamn disgrace, man. I'm sorry, man. I know people try so hard to defend it, man. You know, like I said, hopefully we get some third party like GTA 5, at least something, man. The multiplayer gotta be kicking. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man. But they're not playing no multiplayer. I mean, you could just tell, bro. That's why Nintendo's like, oh, we're gonna have to, the sales are slowing up. I think people buying the Switch 2 thinking it's going to be better than the Switch 1, but in reality, the Switch 1 had way more excitement. It's the Wii U all over again, except this time the Wii U did sold good. The Wii U sold good this time around. Yeah, the Wii U was, but at least when the Wii U came out, at least there were new games. You know what I'm saying? At least. At least there were new games when it came out. Yeah, it's definitely not doing better than the Switch 2. I mean the Switch 1. It's definitely not doing better than the Switch 1. At all. I think Nintendo fanboys need to wake up, man. I think they need to wake up, bro. Yep, exactly. You're right. Exactly. So when people say, oh, I don't like Wii U games, what do you mean? All the games that you played on the Switch 1 was Wii U games. And I had a problem with it too at first, but at least the Switch 1 did have games that people look forward to playing though. Like Astro Chain. Y'all remember that? Astro's Chain and all that. They had good games to look forward to. Ooh. I mean, I think Callisto's Protocol would be nice on Switch 2. Yes, exactly. Switch 1 had momentum, man. It did. Switch 2 only has console sales, but there's no momentum, bro. Nobody's excited for these games, man. And then on top of that, that game key card really took out a lot of people, man. Nintendo need to get things together, bro. They really do. I'm liking it right now. Yeah, I'm liking it. You know, it's funny, because I got the game key card version on my Switch 2, right? But guess what? The Switch 2 version is what made me play the PS5 version. Now I haven't even played the Switch version. This is ridiculous, bro. Yo, I don't even see myself play. Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, let me tell y'all something, right? Because I had this game. I played it on my Switch 2 because the Switch 2 had nothing, right? But I've already had this game, Chronos, right? Now, I haven't even played Mario Kart World yet. I haven't even played it, bro. So check this, right? I had this game from my Switch 2. I played it. I'm like, you know, Switch 2 ain't got no game, so I played it. So I'm like, oh, this is pretty badass, right? Ever since then, I started playing it on the PS5. I have not gone back to the Switch 2 version. Yo, the Switch 2 sucks. I don't even play the Switch 2 version no more. I forgot it already. Hey, man, at least I only paid $20-something for the game key, but damn, this is crazy, man. I'd rather play it on the PS5. Yo, I'm telling you, man, even when I try to find good things about this system, it's just like with Sparking Zero. I don't really like the game in general, but if I want to play that game, I play it on the console, on Xbox and PS5, because there's nobody online on Switch. Nobody's online on Switch. And it's 30 FPS. It's a worse version of the game, man. I don't know, man. I don't think Switch 2 can make it, man. I mean, it's like the more I talk about it, the more bad you see how it is, man. I don't even think I'm ever gonna finish the Switch 2 version. Yeah, it's just better. Like, once you start playing it, and yeah, you'd be like, I think the Switch 2 is good for people that didn't already have a Switch 1. I feel like that's what the Switch 2 is good for. If you already had a Switch 1, I don't think it's that good. Personally. Because I don't even see myself playing this again on Switch 2, and it has performance issues. It looked good in the beginning, but it starts getting choppy, man, the more you keep playing it. And the PS5 version, even at 30 FPS where I got it capped on right now, it's just much smoother. You know? PlayStation to me is actually at least worth the money. I'm gonna tell people, man, Switch 2, if somebody said, what would you buy, Switch 2 or PS5? I would buy a PS5. I'd buy a PS5. PS5 got more value than the Switch. It really does. Like I said before, the Switch 2 ain't nothing but a complementary device. This ain't no main device. PS5 is a main device. PC is a main device. Xbox is a main platform device. The Switch 2 is a complementary device. Now I see why the ponies put it up with there with the portable. It's just a complementary device. You know? Yeah. No, I like Nintendo IPs. I do. But to me, Shilsky, it's all about the overall, though. You feel me? It's the overall though. I need overall games. You know what I mean? To me, it's more than just exclusives. It's everything. It's a package deal. You feel me? And I think the Switch One had good third party. It had a lot of support. People was playing it online, right? So, with that being said, with the Switch 2, I'm not getting that same experience at all. I think if we didn't have game key cards, it would be a little bit more serviceable because I would have more faith in the platform. But right now, knowing that it's all digital, and it's just kind of underwhelming. He says, you like them? I do, but then I don't. I don't like these remasters and remakes they doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, the update is still digital though, but yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you do? Alright. Yeah, they don't. I mean, the Kirby Air Ride is good, looks good. I don't really care for the Mario Tennis. You know? Yeah. I know, I'm surprised that, yeah, we'll see. They're probably gonna sell those for $20. I noticed one thing, Nintendo's been going heavy on Pokemon this gen. They've been going heavy on it. They going too heavy on Pokemon, bro. Way too heavy on Pokemon. I mean, they got Pokemon Champions. I mean, think about it. This is the first time in Nintendo history where they just been going Pokemon out all over. It's ridiculous. You know? Oh. Alright, so Yeah, it really has, man. Gaming is falling off bad, man. You know? And the only thing we can really do is salvage. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Holy crap, you see how many, oh my goodness. Oh, that's why they have where you can make the barrels. I see. Yeah, there's a lot in this area, so. Ooh. Oh yeah, too many now. I know, less and less games, you know. I mean, even Marathon came out, was a new game, and I mean, gamers are just not gravitating towards these IPs, guys. You know what I mean? And I just think this is something a lot of people have to take into consideration, man. You know, a lot of gamers are just not gravitating towards new IPs in general, and that's because of free-to-plays. So, at the free-to-plays, man, nobody's really gravitating towards new projects, new games, because they don't see the need to. They just play Fortnite. That's all it is. Yeah. Yes. That's good at Craig. Oh, he's on this competition crap again. What competition is it, Sam? We ain't got no competition. Companies ain't even competing. You talking about competition? Yeah, indies are good though. It's sad though. Yep. Yep, you're right. It's getting bad for them cinema. You're absolutely right. The fanboys, they're feeling it the most because they put so much faith and effort into defending the honor of these companies, and these companies just sat there and spat on them. Yeah. But those are two games in the same genre though. Battle Royale. But what has that done for gaming? All that did was create a bunch of Fortnite, PUBG clones, and I mean, what do you mean by competition? Like, I don't understand. Because nobody's doing that with these games. They're only doing it for those games. They're chasing trends. They're not trying to be different. They're just chasing trends. Trying to get lucky. Uh-oh. I don't think they're fighting with each other. I just think they're putting content to keep the existing fan base there. I don't think they're actually fighting amongst each other. Because they're always going to have their demographic of gamers that play their game. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I'm out. Oh crap, this ain't good. You believe? Oh, okay. Well, I'm just telling you, I don't think that's the case because they don't have to compete because PUBG and Fortnite are different types of games. And like, for example, they battle royale, but one's more realistic and one's more fictional. So I don't think that's really competition because they're not really fighting each other. They have a particular market. They're both battle royale genres. They just defined in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you know, cinema, and I'm happy that they're getting called out. They've been doing it for so long, man. Affected. It did, but PUBG's still very popular, though. PUBG's still very popular, though. But you're right, though, it did affect it. I mean, they still made their money. I remember when they sold that game, and then now they made their money through the free-to-play. I just think they don't have the free-to-play model that that game has. I think it's just better in Fortnite than it is on PUBG. Maybe they should start getting some celebrity likeness. I mean, because Fortnite, that's all they really got is celebrity likeness and all that. Alright, hold on, guys. Yeah, they do. They do. But these companies are mistaking the people for fools, man. I thought people said remasters were for games that didn't get enough exposure. Now they're like, nah, remasters are for games that, not even just exposure, even games that got exposure, but we want to milk it again. I think that is so disingenuous. There we go. Reload speed. Alright, so far so good. Alright guys, let me save it and I'll see y'all in the next one, alright? Alright, take care everybody.